Whew, child, girl. Hello there. Girl, I'm checking in. I'm coming in because I got some news that you still sleeping on yourself, sis. I got some news that you still sleeping on yourself. So I'm here to kind of just wake you up, okay? I'm here to wake you up, sis. If you're new here, hi, welcome to the channel. If you've already been subscribed, thanks for coming back. But girl, I came all the way over here to wake you up because somebody told me you was sleeping on yourself. I don't know who need to hear this video today, but wake up, get up. You have a lot more to give this world. You have a lot to offer, but you're sleeping on yourself. Maybe you're going through something in your life. Maybe everything is just not going the way that it needs to go. For whatever reason, you are sleeping on yourself. That's my AC. I know it sounds like somebody using the bathroom, but that's my AC. If you haven't been keeping up with me, my AC is leaking, so it has to get fixed. But anyway, if you're new here, hi, welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. We talk about everything from beauty to fashion to business to lifestyle. You name it, we talk about it. Mental health, girl, when we just don't feel like doing it, we talk about it. When we, trying to adopt new habits, we talk about that too. So make sure you go ahead and smash the subscribe button by the end of this video. But we're gonna sip some wine. We're gonna talk about winning, honey. Winning. So I want to start this video off and just talk about, first of all, you are more than enough. If you are contemplating starting the businesses, start the business. If you feel like, oh, well, I don't have what it takes, start to get what it takes. If you feel like, well, I don't know enough about this industry, learn, figure it out. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, it's possible. You just need to put the work in. And before you, say, hey, let me go call this person, see what research you can do for yourself to just get yourself in a better position. Winners win. If you will to win in your mind, I can guarantee you, you're going to win. If you will to not win, you're not going to win. It doesn't take a rocket scientist. It's simple. Like, believe in yourself or you don't. Choice is yours. So basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys just a couple little tips and tricks. So first of all, I just wanted to show you guys these little notebooks, right? They are actually by a brand called Crown Jewels. It's a basically like women-owned brand. So these planners are at the Dollar Tree for $1. Ideas, big plans, they come in like different colors. You literally can take a simple notebook like this, and because they're so thin, I actually decided to use them for like my big goals. So maybe I want to finish this off, or maybe I want to start this, or maybe I want to do this. This is something that I'm not going to be repeatedly writing in here every single day. This is more like I'm going to write out what are my 5 to 10 year goals. Like, I can write out the goals here, and I can also write out like when I plan to accomplish them. Because it's so thin, like I said, it's just easier for me to do it that way, where it's just like, okay, I want to accomplish X, Y, and Z within the next, 5 to 10 years. Big plans. So you kind of keep it like a small little notebook. And then this one is ideas. So any innovations that I have about my brand, any innovations that I want to, add, or I want to search out further, I'm writing them in my ideas notebook. Now I have several agendas, several notebooks, several just affirmation notebooks and things like that. You guys know that I take so much pride in writing out my goals, and I take so much pride in writing out my daily affirmations. Y'all know that I'm a type of person who believes in manifesting, who believes in law of attraction, who believes in all those things. So I keep notebooks. But I wanted to make this video on bossing up to let you know that your boss up doesn't have to mean that today you're broke and tomorrow you're a millionaire or a billionaire. Your bossing up is basically taking each day to become better than the day you were before. If you're not following Rich Girls Plan, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at Rich Girls Plan. And if you're not following my regular YouTube or my Instagram, go follow me at Cralisa Victoria, spelled the exact same way as my YouTube name. But bossing up is about the mindset. It's about the daily strides. It's literally not about arriving. It's about sojourning through this world and becoming the better version of you. We all have an expiration date. We all have a time in which we're going to leave this earth. Leave legacy, create generational wealth, be the better version of yourself. Because if you have one life to live, wouldn't you want to live one that's worth living? Wouldn't you want to live one that is literally going to affect the generations to come? When you think about our Rosa Parks and you think about all of our different activists, you think about our Dr. Martin Luther Kings, and you think about our Harriet Tubmans, and you think about all of these influential personalities that we've had throughout these years, and all of these strong fighters for our rights, people who were fighting for their own goals and their own aspirations, and to create different like voices for the future to come. Years have gone on. These people have gone and sojourned through this world. They have passed away, and yet we are still here talking about them. That's legacy. That's impact. You know what I mean? That's literally the type of thing I'm saying. We're not going to always be here, but that doesn't mean that your legacy can't live on. So just think about the things that you want. Think about the things that you desire while you're here. It's a poor mindset to think, well, we're not gonna be here forever, so I'm not gonna get motivated. So what you gonna do? Because in the end of the day, you're still gonna have to make a living. You're still gonna have to do some things, and you might as well do it with your passions. You might as well do it with your purpose. Do not let somebody tell you what you can't do. The people who are telling you what you can't do, those are the people who never lived up to their fullest potential. They never, were able to believe in themselves to be able to manifest these goals and dreams and ideas. Therefore, they're going to tell you what you can't do because they never lived out their fullest potential. Don't use that as something that stops you. Use that as fuel. Use that as, okay, this was said that I wouldn't do it. I'm about to do it. I'm about to accomplish my goals. I'm about to do everything that I set out for myself. And what God says I'm going to have for me is what I'm going to have for me. So in the end of the day, you're in your own lane. If you're choosing to be in everybody else's lane, you're choosing to compete, you're choosing to do all of those things, it's going to make it very difficult for you to be successful as an individual. You have to look at yourself. You have to look at your story. You have to look at your why in life. And that's going to be what's going to propel you to what it is you accomplish in this world. If you look at me and you say, well, I need to accomplish X, Y, and Z because Lisa Victoria does X, Y, and Z, then it's nice for me to be your inspiration, but don't let me be your why. Maybe I am somebody's why. I can't tell you what not to do, but normally your why is something in your life. You know what I mean? And for people who never really understand, when you ask, what's your why in life? The big why. People don't understand, what does that question mean? When we're asking, what is your why in life? What is the reason you do what you do when you wake up in the morning? What pushes you? What propels you to want to do better? Some people may say, oh, it's my grandmother who held my whole family on her back for years. I want to be able to take care of her and my family. Other people can say my why is my child. I didn't know my purpose until I had a child. Other people can say that my why could just be, literally wanting better because my family never had it, or being the first generation to go to college, or being somebody who came from out of country and who can, basically create and pave a way for their family to come from overseas to the States. Your why could be anything in your life that pushes you. It could be multiple things. It could be a solo thing. It could be whatever it is in your life, but it's going to be important that you understand the big why. If you don't know your why in life, it's going to be very hard for you to live your life. It's almost impossible for you to live a successful, fulfilled life, because you got to know why you're doing it. You got to know, what is the reason that's pushing me? Is it because you want to see change in the world? Is it because you had to, experience certain things in your life? That's why you chose the career path that you chose. What is your why? So I challenge you to discover, what is your why in life? And I can assure you, it is going to open the doors as to what you should be doing. Some people are battling, not knowing what they should be doing with their life right now. Other people are like, I'm right within what I'm supposed to be, and I'm just needing to find out, how can I make it more successful? Other people could be like, well, I know what I want to do, but I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. There's so many different situations, so many different reasons, so many different, just a whole bunch of things as to why people are not where they aspire to be. So every day, remain inspired, aspire to be more. We will never arrive in this life. If somebody told you that once you hit your goals, that's it, they lied unless they done being motivated. Because in the end of the day, if you say, I'm going to be in my house by 2022, my new house, once that happens, then what, sis? Are you going to give up on the rest of your goals? Or do you set more goals and you challenge yourself and you push yourself? You know, because once you get to a certain level, it's always room for growth. That's one thing about life. It is always room for growth. And the thing about it is, it doesn't matter how old you are. Whether you're 20 or you're 87, there's always something you don't know. There's room for growth. So just go ahead and absorb that, take that in, be successful, do what you need to do, fix your glass of wine, write out those goals, those daily affirmations. Whatever it is you need to do, sis, you need to do it. Because nobody got time for, we need more great leaders. We need more great women. We need more great men. The world will never be too saturated for great people. You know what I mean? You know, maybe through these journeys, you will discover that there's something about you that needs to change. Maybe there's some things that you need to bring forth more. You're not going to know unless you search out your why. So you can sit here and make excuses, or you can make adjustments. The choice is yours. You can sit here and say, well, I want this and I'm not getting this. And no. Or you can make one decision to just go be the better version of yourself and crush your goals and become something that somebody talks about, become something that somebody needs. You don't know, that girl that you meet, that boy that you meet, you might be the last spark of inspiration in their life. Maybe that one conversation with you just stopped them from suicide. Maybe that one conversation with you just motivated them. Maybe that one conversation with you just helped them discover what their why was in life. Whatever it is, always be kind. Be kind to people. Be kind to yourself. Be hard on yourself, because people are going to tell you, don't be too hard on yourself. I'm going to tell you, be hard on yourself, because when you're hard on yourself, you push yourself to know what your capabilities are. Like, people might tell me, girl, you being too hard on yourself. I know when I'm being too hard on myself, because the thing is, the reason I'm hard on myself is because I know what I'm capable of. I know what I want. If I didn't know those things and I didn't feel that way, it would be easy to just be like, okay, you're right, I'm being too hard on myself. And then guess what? Next year we'll be in the same basic spot as we were this year, because we were too hard on ourselves. So just make sure that you stay on top of yourself, stay disciplined, stay consistent, do whatever you need to do to be successful, but do not give up, don't quit. The race is not given to the weak, sis. So if you about to be weak, I don't know what to tell you, because it ain't gonna work. We are all at different levels of our life. You can't compare your journey to mine, and I can't compare yours to mine either. But what we can do is we can uplift each other, and we can empower each other when we feel like we're down, and we can give somebody else a boost. It costs you $0 to be kind. It costs you $0 to offer advice. It costs you $0 to just live a quality life. You know what I mean? I tell you guys all the time, there's books I read, there's audios I listen to every day. A lot of this is free. It's at the fingertips of streaming. It's Google, it's YouTube. There's so many things that you can do out there for free that you don't necessarily need to have to purchase, you know? So there's no excuse as to why you can't further yourself other than you. Your only limit is going to be you. Your greatest limit is going to be you. So if you want to be better in life, if you want to make a difference, if you want to see a different life, you're going to have to get up off that bum, that lazy little bum of yours, and get some work done. Because if you thought I was about to make this video to pat your back, sis, pat your back, no, it's not me. I keep it too real to sit here and just be like, oh, keep being average, it'll get you somewhere. No, we're all about elevation. We're all about evolving. We're all about growth, okay? And in order to do that, you're going to have to invest in yourself. You're going to have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, and if you're not willing to invest in yourself, if you're not willing to take the leap and take the risk, sis, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. You're going to be in the same position, the same predicament year after year after year after year. When you make that one decision to bet on yourself, I can assure you your life is only going to get better. Every single day I've been experiencing something crazy in my life. Every single day I've had a hurdle, I've had a hiccup, I've had something. But I've never lost that optimism. I've never lost that positivity. I might vent about it, I might be frustrated, but I'm not giving up on myself, because I know my circumstances weren't meant to last, but I'm meant to last. I'm built, you know, differently. I know that this is going to, you know, build me in a way that I couldn't be built if I didn't go through the struggle. So learn to internalize the struggle as something positive and not something negative. When you're going through something, just think about how much worse it could have been or what somebody else could have been going through. I'm not going to tell you don't vent about it, because I feel like if you hold it in, it can make you feel worse. So I'm going to tell you, vent about it, talk about it. But once you've been about it, talk about it, figure out a solution. How can we do better? What can we do to be, you know, what can we do to jump on this? Girl, my phone been ringing so much. Child, I don't know. But anyway, invest in yourself. It looks like it's about to rain. Really go after your goals. Become everything that you desire, because in the end of the day, what you want does exist. And if anybody ever tells you that it doesn't, sis, you need to cut them out of your life, because clearly they don't belong. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Girl, I gotta study. This wine is so stinking good. Like, the thing about it is it's so good, but it sneaks up on you, and before you know it, child, you need a nap at nighttime. This wine is Argentinian. It's an Argentinian wine. And let me just tell you, sis, if you haven't had Argentinian wine, baby, it's strong. Nothing to play with, and will have you out faster than Tylenol PM. Baby. So I'm going to have to try to, because I got to study. So I'm going to upload this video, and I'm going to go ahead and get prepared to study in a little bit. I still have some other content to upload, so I'll see y'all in the next video. Go follow me on Instagram at Curly's the Victoria, and also go follow Rich Girls Plan to keep up with what we have going on. More to come, I promise. You're going to literally be in love with what's to come. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you beautiful babes in the next video. Later.